This is Dodd Dixon. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Double S Stampede in Georgetown, Scott County. You're watching some girls, I believe some middle schoolers, warming up, getting ready to go to the start of the girls' varsity race. Here at the start of the girls' varsity race. With several teams competing: Shelby County, Scott County, St. Patrick's, and then Woodford County girls are all competing in the race today. Waiting for the boys' varsity race to complete so we can go ahead and get this race started. Our starter is Kathy Johnson, long-time meet official. See her around at several meets. And our timer is Frank McClovick. And the host team is the Scott County Cardinals. A little bit about this course before we get started with the meet. This is the top of the hill. They'll run straight away for, I don't know, about 300-400 meters, and then they'll start to head down a hill. They'll loop around down the hill to the left, and then reach the bottom of the hill. And of course, this whole meet is a series of going down the hill and back up the hill. And somewhere around 800 meters behind the barn over there, they'll have this, probably the largest hill of the meet, and they'll run that hill twice. But they'll run up that hill, and then it just seems like it goes on forever. Of course, you know, we've had all this 90-degree weather. It's you know, it's not super hot right now, but it's hot enough. I mean, just standing around, it's not so bad. But getting out there running, the girls are going to feel it, particularly with the incline. But after you reach the top of the hill, there's a little bit of a downhill section. Oh, their gun is up, and they're off. The start of the 2016 Double S Stampede in Georgetown, Scott County, Kentucky. So they run here, and then they'll loop around to the left. It's a downhill section. And they'll hit the monster hill. Okay, this is kind of the halfway point of the hill. You have to climb up this hill. It just seems like it goes on forever till you reach the barn. And then you still have to go up when you get past the barn. There's a little flat section where the barn is. Was going to be the site of a super region last year, but it ended up being switched to Masterson. I think there was a coaching change and didn't want to fool with it. Okay, they're past the hill now. They're approaching the mile mark approximately, heading towards the parking area at the entrance of the farm. See that, a lot of red up front. That really bodes well for the Cardinals. Looks like there's maybe 4 or so, maybe 5 up there in the top 6 or 7. Got some Woodfords interspersed in there. Woodford's in the yellow, Scott County's in the red, St. Patrick's is green, and Shelby County is in the white jerseys. Some people to look for in the meet today. Got Scott County senior Samantha Conway. Samantha last year competed in this meet, and she was just barely out of the top 10. She was 11th overall. ran it in a 24:10, which is really a decent time for this particular course. You're not going to get some of those fast flat course times. Last year at the just to show you the difference in the course, last year at the Grant County Invitational, she ran at 22 and some change, and then, you know, a couple weeks later she ran a 24 at her home competition. So it just shows you the difference. But her PR is 21:54. That was at Lexcath last year. So far this year, she's competed at Grant County Invitational, and then at the Trinity Valkyrie meet, she ran a 22:44. So Samantha should be one of the top runners here today. This is the home meet hosted by the Scott County Cardinals. After this, we'll be taking you to a section of the race course just after the mile mark, maybe a mile and a quarter or so. Here you go. We'll see our front runners here. We can see if the Cardinals are shooting for a perfect score. Alyssa Varsity, 7th grader from Scott County, leading the pack, followed by two teammates. Race time 11:03. Looks like they've opened up a pretty large gap on the chase pack. Okay, we got a Woodford girl, so Scott County's not looking at a perfect score right now. But trailing the Woodford runner is a the 4 girl for Scott County. But there's still a lot of race time that we got to go here. There's a whole lot that could happen. Got some more Woodford County runners, and interspersed in there is St. Pat's and Shelby County. A little bit about our front runner, Alyssa Varsity. Last week at the Trinity Valkyrie Invitational, she ran a 21:40, so she's got a legit time. At the Bluegrass Cross Country Invitational, she ran a 23:24 this season. At the Grant County Invitational, she ran a 29:49. So as we progress into regional competition, that's somebody to look for. Alyssa Varsity, 7th grader out of Scott County. She may factor into the standings and who goes to state. Bailey Colcord, if I'm saying that correctly, she's one of the girls that's leading the front pack with Scott County. Last week at the Trinity Valkyrie Invitational, she ran a 23:12. At the Bluegrass Cross Country Invitational, 24:32. And at Grant County, a 23:30. At the Lexington Catholic Invitational last year, she ran a 23:38, but her PR is 23:12, which she basically tied her PR at the Trinity Valkyrie meet just last week. She's one of the top performers in today's race. Another Scott County girl that was up near the front of the race is Lindsay Barber, a freshman. Last week, Lindsay ran at 24:04 at the Trinity Valkyrie competition up in Louisville. Then a series of 25s at the Bluegrass Cross Country Invitational and the Grant County Invitational. Several teams competing here today. Woodford County, Scott County, regional rivals dueling it out. Getting close to regional competition time, just a month or maybe 5 weeks away. Now we're taking you to the section of the course where they're heading towards the barn now. They'll run towards the barn, down below it, and then double back, come back up that hill that's just really tough, particularly in the hot weather that we've been experiencing this season in Kentucky. They'll loop up on the other side of the line right there. Rachel Gambrill of Scott County. We'll give you stats on Rachel here in just a moment. You're watching the Double S Stampede, hosted by Scott County Cardinals in Georgetown, Kentucky. This is Dodd Dixon with Strider's High for KYTrackXC.com. See if we can find some information about Rachel Gambrill. Rachel ran a 26 at the Trinity Valkyrie. PR last year was the Tate's Creek Invitational, which was held at Masterson Station Park, kind of a prelude to the regional competition, the regional competition held at Masterson. Now, this is the same hill. They're coming at the other direction. This is our race leader, Alyssa Basati. She just needs to finish going up this hill, veer off to the left, and then kind of make a C shape towards the finish line. Race time 19:15. Don't know that anybody's going to get a PR here today. It's getting warmer. And these hills are just brutal. A little bit about the boys varsity competition that was held just before this race. Jacob Fryer from Scott County won the competition with a time of 18:16. James Wireman, runner-up, also from Scott County, time of 18:54. Paco Franco from St. Patrick was in the 3 spot, 19:05. We're at the finish line of the girls' varsity 5K competition at the Double S Stampede. Alyssa Basati has basically dominated this race from start to finish, and here she comes. Alyssa Basati, 7th grader from Scott County, the 2016 champion of the Double S Stampede. Coming up in 2nd place, Samantha Conway, the senior from Scott County. One of her better finishes, 2nd place, runner-up today. 3rd place, it's all red at the finish line. Top 3 spots, Bailey Colcord of Scott County, 3rd place. See if they can get a perfect score. 4th, I see red coming over the hill as soon as we can identify this runner. Lindsay Barber of Scott County, 4th place. This next runner coming across be a perfect score for him. It looks like it's yellow. Looks like the perfect score is going to be interrupted. Becca Hall of Woodford County. Congratulations to her. 4th place finish. Anna Porter of St. Patrick's in 6th place. Juliana Johnson of Scott County, 7th place finisher. Congratulations, Juliana, doing so well on her home course. Looks like Scott County girls got the win. Sissy Spasova, Woodford County, 8th place. And our 9th place finisher, Turner Reynolds of Woodford County. It's brutal. They have to finish on an incline here. Tenth place finisher, a Scott County girl, Cameron Barber. Congratulations to Cameron, top 10 performance at the home competition, Double S Stampede. It's always good to win your home competition. Another red jersey coming over the hillside. Hannah Wolf, Scott County, 11th place. Congratulations to Hannah. Twelfth place, Rachel Gambrell of Scott County. 13th runner, Marcella Ponce of Woodford County. Another yellow jersey, a teammate coming over the hillside here. As soon as we can identify this runner. Isabella Steely of Woodford County, 14th place. Got a Shelby County runner coming in the white jersey. That would be Hannah Woods of Shelby County, 15th. So he's going to battle it out for the second spot, team score. Bethany Meter of Shelby County, 16th place. Madison Seawall, Scott County, 17th. You're watching the Double S Stampede, held in Georgetown, Scott County, Kentucky. Shelby County runner, Jenny Caballero of Shelby County, 18th place, and she doesn't know what the finish line is. There she goes. A little bit deceptive in the boys varsity race. We kind of had the same thing happening there. They see that tape, they're thinking they're done, but they're not. Patton Nicholson, Woodford County, 19th. Rounding out our top 20 is a Woodford County girl. Kristen Taylor, Woodford County. Congratulations to Kristen. Another Woodford County girl. Kayla Hanley, Woodford County, 21st place. Be taking you to some interviews after the race. And 22nd, Lauren Watercutter of Woodford County. Great day of racing. But to review the race today, today's meet champion, Alyssa Basati, 7th grader from Scott County. Congratulations. This is Dodd Dixon with Striders High for KYTrackXC.com. Joining me is Alyssa Bazzotti with the Scott County Cardinals and the top finisher today. Alyssa, tell me a little bit about the race.
It was kind of hard. I struggled a little bit with the hill over there, but it was a good race. The temperature was okay. Happy with my place.
Well, yeah, this is your first invitational win, is that correct?
Yes.
And to do it on your home course, that's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, your course here is a little bit on the challenging side. Seems like you're constantly going up hills. Do you all practice on this course?
Yeah, we practice here Thursday and Friday this week.
And where else do you practice?
We practice over at the Scott County Park.
Well, great. And how many girls are on the Scott County team?
Probably about maybe 6 or 7.
Oh, good. Well, great. Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on your first invitational win.
Thank you.
And today's champion, girls varsity race, goes to Scott County girls, score of 16, nearly perfect. And today's runner-up team, the girls from Woodford County. This is Dodd Dixon with Striders High for KYTrackXC.com.